In the process of being accepted and being welcomed to the college campus in a way that is celebratory, while welcoming is good, what is even better than that is an introduction that sets for comfort for students of all personalities from different backgrounds and any ethnicity or color could say, I made the right decision, for they recognize the support systems and creation of friendships through various programs.
So we want to really create an opportunity where, from the moment that our students are accepted into the college, that they're feeling they're a part of the institution, and that continues all the way through the academic year to the moment where they leave for the summer. And so, from Accepted Students Day, kind of being the kickoff of our first year experience, to when a student finally decides to enroll and arrives here in June for our beginnings, which is our summer orientation program, to when they come back in July for our first year student barbecue, to then if they choose to participate in a pre-orientation, they come back to our campus in August for that particular experience, which then leads into new student orientation during that first week leading up to classes, and then our academic year begins. And so our students get to engage with our living and learning communities or our learning communities. They get to engage with our peer mentor program. They get to engage with all of our campus organizations. All the way through that opportunity and that trajectory, we've created this seamless experience for them to engage with our campus community, to meet their peers, to meet faculty and staff, to have a number of in-touch opportunities for them to get to know our campus community. And by the time they get here in August, they're ready to be students here at Cabrini. We had success in the, in 2008, 2009, 2010 with our living and learning communities, and we realized that through that program we were really engaging students academically and co-curricularly, and we realized that we could use those learning communities as a foundation for a much larger first year experience where we could engage our students for a much longer period of time from that moment of acceptance to that moment of the end of their first year. And so it allowed us to then do really an exploration of ourselves as an institution to think about how do we create more things like.
I'll speak on a couple of programs that I'm connected to, a couple of peer programs that I'm connected with. One being the Peer Mentor Program. And that's a program that, it's an opportunity for first year students to get connected to an upper class leader. And that will help with personal growth and, interpersonal relationships. And then just helping them understand, the college lifestyle. They're putting the college success class to help the professor out, helping the first year students get used to a campus setting.
University of Pittsburgh Associate Professor Linda D'Angelo speaks on what makes the first to second year experience worthwhile, creating a lens and action of societal outlook stepping into the year.
Issue 160. The most significant finding from my study was the importance to retention of having students engage with one another outside the classroom to discuss the content of their courses and what they were learning in their courses. The more frequently students were engaging academically in this way, the higher their likelihood of retention. This type of engagement benefited all students a lot, but seemed to be particularly helpful to retention for male students and to students who were living off campus during the first college year. In designing curriculum for the first college year and in co-curricular experiences, this means that faculty and student affairs professionals need to encourage this type of interaction, and that institutional efforts should be aimed at creating conditions on campus that are conducive to these types of engagements. In addition, results in my study showed that students who study together and who interact intellectually with students of other races and ethnicities than their own are more likely to be retained. This means that interacting with peers is important, and that having a diverse peer group and a peer group that's diverse that engages you intellectually is a benefit for all students. Having interactions with faculty and positive support from faculty is also a benefit for students. And the higher the amount of interaction, the more likely a student is to be retained. This means that institutions need to encourage both students and faculty to interact with one another and to create opportunities for positive interaction.
I think as we've begun to consider our recruitment efforts for our incoming students, I think we've shifted our focus the last few years on recruiting a more diverse population of students, and I think that can be seen in our current first year student class, where we have over 40%, a lot of students who make up this class of 2019. I think that effort will continue to increase as we look to increase students from Asia as well as from South America. And I think that that's an important piece of providing our students here on campus with the opportunity to, our domestic students here on campus with the opportunity to interact and learn alongside and learn from international students that would be attending Cabrini from countries abroad. And so I think that that is an exciting opportunity for us to be able to provide that education for a diverse cohort of students as we look at our future first year student classes.
Classes, advanced classes, you start to be around the same people that are doing the same thing you're doing because of your major. So I had found a network just by being around, being in different programs and being in classes. But Bonner was really my main way of meeting friends. I had enough. My advisors were always there for me. And it didn't even have to be my personal teacher advisors. I mean, just my teachers in general. Because the language department was so close. Honestly, their drive and like I said, they're putting your success as a priority. When you have teachers that genuinely care about their students and genuinely want people to succeed and that are good people, teachers that know what they're talking about, teachers that have the experience and have been through things, within colleges and have taught different things, and just their experience and what they've been through and the knowledge they want to pass on to you. I think that makes a great advisor. Because you want someone that wants to see you do well and that wants to help you as much as you want to be helped.